Hi WGTP community, this is Taofeek and I'm coming to you with my sprint update. In this sprint, I've worked categorically on two things. So the first category has to do with developer's angle of the application, and the second thing has to do with the form updates and some language improvements. So starting with the developer's angle, so I created a couple of end-to-end tests for editing guest invitation. So last sprint I demoed a feature where users can edit guest invitations, date and time, and the integration test was not covered 100% in the last sprint. So I started this sprint by covering the integration test to do that. And the second thing I worked on was to clear a couple of jest log warnings caused by user event package. So before now, the other developers have reduced the number of jest log warnings we have in the application to like 28, and with this ticket I was able to clear it. I was able to clear a reasonable amount of logs. I think we now have 16 jest logs in the application, and I believe in subsequent sprints it's going to be reduced to 0. So the next thing I worked on was to translate moment time ago. So before now, when users select a particular language, we have this a month ago, yesterday, 2 days ago, still rendered in English. So now we have this moment time translated to whatever language the user has selected. So if I change this language to Espanol, which is Spanish, it's going to change everything, including the moment time, to this preferred language. And this behavior was also replicated to other parts of the application where we have this kind of translation being rendered in Spanish. So the next thing I did was to add the feature that allows users to download form as PDF. So this very feature was requested by one of our customers. They want to be able to download form as PDF, and here we've added that feature in the form entries page. So when users come to form entries, we've added this icon so that users can now click on this icon and they'll be able to download the form in PDF. So the next I want that to happen. So this is going on. Yeah, this is the PDF version of the form. So the last thing I worked on was to update the form creation page to include QR code field. So we want to be able to this is another feature requested by one of our customers. They want to be able to scan QR code to access public forms. So we've started that in this sprint. So what we did was to when users start to create a form, we've updated this public toggle such that users can now see that when the form is public, the QR code is generated, and this is a work in progress. So in the future, which is the next sprint, when users click on this QR code, you'll be able to have access to the QR code of the form. So that will be for public forms, and for private forms, this feature will not be available. It will only be available for public forms. So we are still working on this, and I'll be very glad to present this in our next sprint. That's it from me. Thanks for listening, and see you next time. Bye.